first time doing stand-up. My dad made me be here. So, but I'm glad to be here saving, fundraising for animals. I love it. So I am going into the 9th grade this year, starting high school. Very fun. Yeah. So we all know that schools are supposed to prepare us for the workforce, but to be honest, I think they prepare us better to be in prison. I mean, schools are more like prison than a job. People say when you go to prison, you learn to become a better criminal, and when you go to school, you learn to become a criminal. So I'm currently 9 years into a 13 sentence. So I started off my time. I did a few years in the juvenile detention center or elementary school. And then I just served 3 years in jail or middle school as it says on the building. And now I have another 4 years left for prison or high school as people call it. And about college is more like rehab. You can either choose to do better or just party like everyone else. And we can't forget about the weird homeschool kids. No, but homeschool kids are just on house arrest. I mean, the comparison is just too easy. The principal's the warden, and if you get in trouble, they take away your yard time or recess. And the cafeteria and the bathrooms are just like the most dangerous places in the building. One time, I was in the bathroom and I heard a furry getting jumped, and they put her own head in her little litter box. Yeah. Love cats. And both are surprisingly easy to get drugs. Yep. I didn't know that because I'm a good kid. And the same thing, you have to hide your phone to make TikTok videos, Most people don't go viral at school, but in prison, a few have on TikTok, so. And on the first week there, you have to pick your clique or gang. And if not, you're going to be picked off like a wounded animal. There are some differences, though. Like, somehow schools have more gun violence than prisons do. And I see stories all the time about seeing prisoners in the library at the prison, learning about law so they can try and get themselves out of prison. Somehow, prisons, more lawyers come out of there than public schools do. And I know you're thinking, what about private schools or private prisons? To be honest, private schools are just like churches. People just voluntarily give them money. And private prisons, they're more like public schools using children as a sales force for candy bars. And those candy bars taste like they were made for prison.